Good evening, everybody. Glad you've... So we are underway here. Round 1, scheduled for 12. Fighting fire with fire sometimes can work, but can it work under circumstances like this when a power puncher is going up against George Foreman?
Yeah, it can. In other words, you have to have a little defense to go with that ability to generate fire, or in this case, power.
There's no need to be on the inside.
Good exchange, scoring well with the right hands. Foreman's doing exactly what you should to be a strong defensive fighter. You got to block those punches away. A crushing two-punch combo by George Foreman. Here's a moment here as you see the step-back counter-punch where you realize this is the sweet science, not just some raw savagery swinging out there.
Look at the little subtleties here, Joe. What he does is he forces them into a position to stop the punch. And then when he stops, steps back, makes a miss, and comes right back.
Halfway through round number 1. Teddy, you gotta like this because he's using that jab the way you like him to.
Especially when you're being aggressive. You walk in, you want to walk in where the guy can't see you coming. That jab blinds your opponent.
Muhammad Ali is a smart fighter, and in doing so, the smart thing to do for him would be to utilize his jab. He's got a good one.
Yeah, and he's confident with it. See, it's one thing having a good one. You know how many people out there are good at certain things, but they don't have the confidence, they don't know it. He knows that he's good with it. That's the key.
Teddy, there's a certain fire that rages in Muhammad Ali. A lot of it has to do with the early days and some things he faced growing up in Louisville.
Yeah, I mean, he's a sensitive person. He's a person that takes that sensitivity and he puts it somewhere in a place, as you said, sort of in a furnace that can burn strong. You know, this was during a time where this country was not at its proudest times, the way that it behaved towards black people, towards African Americans, and he remembers that, and he uses that in a positive way, in an athletic way, in a way where it just prospers him career-wise.
10 seconds to go in this round. See, he's got his guard up really well that time, and it protects his head.
Nice work.
Here we go. Round 2 is underway. Basic but beautiful. Jab, left hand. A little defense turns into offense. He blocks the shot, comes right back with one of his own. The old 1-2 scores for him. Here's one for you now, he says. Right back with the left hand. George Foreman's nailed by a huge uppercut. Able to land the jab. Unable to score with the uppercut that time. A crafty counterpunch after a fine defensive effort by Muhammad Ali. Muhammad Ali's putting forth that hard work he did in training camp there, landing a crisp combination. Good effective work with that straight right hand. Took a shot, now he gives a left. Digs in with a good solid uppercut after taking one. Halfway through this round.
Yeah, good one.
Really wanted that uppercut, but just couldn't get it. work, the left hand to the head. Good job. It was sudden, it was fast, it was direct by George Foreman. Foreman's giving us something to think about early on in this fight here, but his opponent has even more to think about. He has established the jab already.
Yes, he has established the jab, and now his opponent has to think about moving his head so he can get past him.
George Foreman is always dangerous, but right now George Foreman is in survival. Big shot. Oh, he comes right up the middle with an uppercut that floors him.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
So now the question becomes, after that knockdown, and he has gotten up, how does he survive?
Joe, one of the ways he survives is if he's been taught. Have good habits, have good fundamentals been put there. You're going to find out right now, he needs them right now.
He returns the favor with an uppercut. Round comes to an end here. An enjoyable night sitting ringside. Joe Tessitore alongside Teddy Atlas. A lot better than our day we spent at the horse track the other day, where we couldn't get any winners, at least I couldn't. But we were talking about the fact that so many parallels to be made between boxing and light boxing and all these other sports we enjoy, like horse racing, of being well-conditioned and working your way up to this one singular moment.
Yeah, well, the trainer obviously has to get the athlete. In this case, the athlete happens to be over 1,000 pounds, and that's a horse. You know, at peak condition, he has to look at a calendar just like a trainer does with a fighter, know when the race is, know when the fight is, and not get used up out on the track or used up, of course, in the gym.
He tried to nab him up top, but was unable to connect. Foreman's coming out to fight this round after being knocked down in the previous round. Teddy, any idea, do you think he's recouped enough here?
Well, we're going to find out very quickly by looking at his legs. You're going to look downstairs just like you look downstairs in the basement of a house to see whether or not those bricks are in place or whether or not some of the mortar has kind of disappeared and the bricks are a little loose. You want to see if those legs are stable, if they're firm.
Ali's movement's really helping him out, avoiding that punch. The left hand coming into play by George Foreman. He has his target. He lands a straight right. Coming to the halfway point of this third round. Nice 1-2 by Muhammad Ali. He just missed that shot up top. Wow! This is going to take some guts to get up from this. Once again, he goes down.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10.
The ref is stopping this fight. George Foreman's night has ended early here. Unable to go the distance, he couldn't rise up and beat the count. Oh, that's a big win. That's a big win that's going to get everybody in the division's attention. Muhammad Ali's power ends this early.
You see results like this sometimes from combination, but one shot, wow.
For Teddy Atlas, I'm Joe Tessitore. That does it ringside. We'll see you next time at the fights.